The pro-Hamas side are not too happy about Remembrance Day. As you guys know, we're in the season now. Remembrance Sunday is coming up. And we do what we do every single year. We remember what those guys did to sacrifice their lives for us to have freedom in this country, in the West in general. The soldiers, the young kids who went there to Europe to defend us. But apparently, everything is political for these nutters. Dili Hussein said, "We are expected to observe 2 minutes silence on Remembrance Day. Firstly, it's voluntary." But he said, "The defeat of the Ottomans in the First World War, the colonialization of Palestine by the British Mandate, and the 1917 Balfour Declaration is when the idea of Israel was actualized." Technically not, because it was, if you're going to get closer, it was the late 19th century. But okay, you don't know your history. It's okay, Dilly. There will be a resounding rejection of this silence this year and for many years to come. Virtue signaling. That's the point. This is what's wrong with multiculturalism in this country, in the West in general. This is what we've done to ourselves, technically the political establishment. But we didn't say stop. Some of us did. The rest of the country didn't listen. This has been going on for decades. We created this problem, this monster in the West. It's Remembrance Day. It's going to be Remembrance Day soon. Have some respect. Nobody's forcing you to live in this country. This is the issue we're having. Lawrence Fox replied, "You're not expected to do anything. You are expected to be tolerant of those who do. These are the traditions of our nation and our remembrance. If you don't like them, leave." Absolutely. Absolutely spot on, Lawrence. The fear that I have is that not only every single year we have the same debate over and over again about Remembrance Day, about red poppies and everything else. And it's become kind of entertaining to listen to the political left with their white poppy nonsense and everything else. But that's just free speech. We say something, they say something, and then we just move on. And we get ready for Christmas. This year, with everything that's been happening in the West, ordinary Jews getting targeted because apparently Israeli government is bad. I don't know why they're randomly targeting random Jews, even though they have no relations to Netanyahu or the Israeli cabinet. Everything's been happening, not just to the Jews, but the Christians and atheists, everybody in the West, seculars. Things are getting bad. We have to be cautious. I'm worried about 2 dates. The 5th of November, because there's going to be, again, the political left going into Westminster causing chaos. But there's also Remembrance Sunday, for example, because I don't think they're just going to make noise. There could be a threat, and we have to look after ourselves. And I do have faith in the intelligence community and the security forces in general, even if the police are not really on top of things, the others are. But we as a nation, we need to stay united. We need to believe in ourselves. We have to remind ourselves that we have a common goal. And those of us who believe in the common culture, the British culture, the English identity, the Welsh identity, Scottish identity, and the Irish identity, come together and defend Britannia.